Entertainment nerd, come and let me show you. This is everything you wanna know about nerd culture. Hey, entertainment nerd, ain't none fresher. You can nerd out, don't even need your pocket protector. Where my nerds at? Grab a drink, come through, keep it entertaining. Comic books to movie news, this is what you need. All my nerds, come get with me if you really live your life like you on the Big Bang Theory. Marvel to DC, we really got a passion. Justice League, yes indeed. Hold up, let me fix my glasses. Uncle Black, Dynamite Calo, when the story accrue. Lady Mocha, shout out Adrian, you know how we do. Hey, entertainment nerd, come and let me show ya. This is everything you wanna know about nerd culture. Entertainment nerd, ain't none fresher. You can nerd out, don't even need your pocket protector. Nerd news, nerd culture, nerd happy hour. Entertainment nerd, let's go.
What up, everybody? Same time, same place. We're in it to win it. Looking beautiful. It's going to be a great show. But before we get into all that, I want to have everybody introduce yourselves. As you know, I am that nerd, ADC, Mr. Adrian Carson. And we also got up and to my left. You're all silent.
Oh, I'm Dynamite Calo. Sorry.
Mike. Uncle Black.
Okay.
I'm like fucking Mike.
Last but not least, Lady Mocha.
Lady Mocha.
Ooh, lady, you looking fine tonight. Who you
Who you be?
I am what I have affectionately dubbed as Giant Vampire Lady from Resident Evil.
Oh,
love it.
That's exciting.
Nice.
Yes.
I don't know if I can transition that, but I do got a couple of things off the gate to get into. By the way, if you're liking the content, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and notification button so you know that you'll never miss a single inch of goodness that we put out. And a bunch of us be putting out that goodness. So stay tuned for that. Also, do you guys want to be a superhero? We talk about superheroes, but does anybody want to actually put on a cape and be a superhero? Well, you can with one of our new sponsors. We're now sponsored by the Kansas branch of CASA and a campaign we're calling Be a Superhero. Like I said, we're sponsored by the Kansas branch, but you can go to your local CASA's website just by typing in your state in CASA and it'd be right there. Usually it's statecasa.org, whatever your state is, casa.org. And on that, you can donate to your local CASA. And CASA, by the way, if you don't know, it's like the picture says, it gives a child hope. Kids who are in the system, who don't have people to look up to, people who are just tossed on the bunk bed and forgotten about, you can be a superhero to these kids. And while you're being a superhero to these kids, you want to make sure that your mind, body, and soul is all legit, right? So let's get you looking like that superhero that you are on the inside by our other sponsor, The Locker Room. And if you want more information about that, you can contact the owner, Katie, at katiict.nutrition@gmail.com. And she'll hook you up with drinks like these. This is what I got a couple of days ago. What you're looking at is an orange juice shake. Tastes exactly like an orange julius, but with not all the negativity in there, not all the sugars. It's healthy for you. And then you got the Slam Dunk next to that, which is one of their seasonal drinks. And it was a blueberry cherry drink. It was fire. You can get all this stuff. If you're in the McPherson, Kansas area, you can cop this up at its location, or you can go to her, or you could email her and get all the ingredients sent right to your door. And make sure, no matter which place you're supporting, CASA or The Locker Room, you make sure to tell them that ENN sent you, the Entertainment Nerd News sent you. That way they know that you're part of the nerd squad. Now let's get it done.
Yo, that's
yes.
what's up,
Yo,
man.
that's up.
Normally I prefer something a little bit more bread, but that Slam Dunk was looking pretty tasty.
They got
that orange
those
juice.
red drinks across your eyes, Shawna. They got those red drinks across your eyes. There's a lot of options there.
I want that orange Julius.
It was good. Which, by the way, they're now the locker room. They're on Instagram. They're on Facebook. They're everywhere we are. So you can contact Katie through social media as well.
Yeah.
And what's
We're gonna have
their
to drop their
Instagram
links.
handle?
Their links are at locker_room.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I see? You know what
What
I
do you
don't
see?
see?
What don't you
I see someone is watching, but he
Aw.
was a little sissy today, and his back hurt. And wah. Don't use icy hot. Use Tiger Bomb. So is this number 2 or number 3? Number 2, 3, 2, 3.
Number 3.
Remember we did,
Number three.
I think 3 because we reset.
Okay, so for the third time of the show, Entertainment Nerd News.
Oh,
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Mr. Astoria Crew. All right. So how you guys been doing?
pretty good. We got some awesome news for you guys too. In case we didn't fill you in last time, or in the event that you didn't catch it during the week, we do have a new website that Adrian himself built from the ground up. Yeah,
It is dope as hell. Legit. Dope
For
as
those
hell.
people who don't like
Definitely
listening
check
to
it out.
us, you can
Y'all
read
need to. Exactly. If seeing our faces once, maybe a few times a week wasn't enough, you can listen to our glorious words all week long.
24/7.
Exactly.
11/22.
These gorgeous faces, these guys right here, all of them, all these gorgeous men, you can see them whenever you want.
And maybe
Not
some,
long.
and maybe some surprise riders, some surprise riders as well.
Oh, maybe.
I smell Yeti.
Mm.
Oh, speaking of that dude, he legit is in love with that shirt.
Oh shit.
I showed him, I was like, babe, you have your own shirt. And he goes, huh? And I showed him, he goes, okay, I like that.
That's
So
what's up.
someday, maybe the Yeti will actually make an appearance.
He's got to
I
dress
can't
like a
promise
Yeti.
anything.
He's got to come on like a Yeti.
That's it.
All right. So let's get to the news, folks.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right. What's our first story today?
Yeah, what is our first story?
Let's see. In the gaming, so we got this awesome mask.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, I want one.
So Razer made this high-tech N95 project mask. It's called the Hazel. It's going to be like see-through, kinda. You'll be able to see people's mouth, and it will also clear your voice so that people don't hear you muffle. You know.
Okay.
It's
I
pretty
like
cool.
the clear. I like the clear so you can see people's lips, because I know one of the biggest things was people who had hearing impairments who rely on reading lips. This has been really hard for them. So that's, I don't know if I agree with the price points for something like that, but it's a neat concept, and it's a really cool idea. If they can crank them out a little bit cheaper,
That would be worth it.
That would
be worth it.
Yeah.
But
Like, and if it had a voice changer, that'd be cool while you're at it. I mean, for that price point, you might as well throw in that voice changer. Like, I would love to sound like Jigsaw.
Get you
It's
sounding like Bang.
Razer. It's Razer. That's their thing. Like LEDs and like fancy schmancy shit. Like, if I'm going to put that kind of money into a mask, I want some goodies. I want it to light up to say "Stay away."
I'm sure they're gonna come out with like little like neon lights that light up or something, and it'll say words, or like have like shark teeth or something.
Yes,
That would be
vampire
dope.
teeth.
That would be.
Yeah, and so it
Baby
uses
shark.
filters.
Oh, God damn it.
Huh?
Fucking Eve put the Baby Shark song in, stuck in my head.
I didn't sing it.
Yes, you did.
That was Adrian.
Was it Adrian?
That was
Yes.
Oh, God damn it, Adrian. Sorry.
It's
I didn't
cool.
mean to blame you.
Yeah, so it uses filters and ventilators and UV light. And UV light to clean germs and all that shit, because it's obviously going to be like like a high-tech mask, so it's not going to be that cloth. You can't wash it in the lawn with the laundry, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the price point is going to be, but they did show it at the CES in January. Yep.
Yeah.
So pretty cool, something to look forward to. And yeah, so y'all have a Switch, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Switch it up.
Switch it up. Now, how cool would it be if you had a handheld gaming PC right in your hands, in that pocket?
Dude, I would love that shit.
Well, AMD release their Aya
Beautiful.
Neo.
Dude,
Look at that.
Oh,
I know what
shit.
I know what Hubs is gonna get.
Yep. So the black one is
That.
there's two models, the 500 and the 500 gigabyte and the 1 terabyte.
Okay.
Both black and white come on only 1 terabyte.
Ooh.
I love the names Dark Star and Light Moon.
Yeah,
Like
pretty
I'm
cool.
kind of here for that. I'm here for that.
I'm digging that Dark Star.
5.
That Dark
Yeah.
Star looks.
I have a feeling that that's one
Looks
he would
nasty.
want. With that green
Mm-hmm.
popping.
Yeah. So it's we don't know how much it's gonna be. They are out. Some people have
That's
it.
what we want to know.
Yeah, some people have it. You guys should definitely check it out, look it up. Let us know if it's something that really is worth the purchase, because remember, you're only going to get about an hour and a half of lifetime in these.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Tough.
Oh,
You can't
that's
travel
hard.
with that.
Yeah.
You're going to need a backup.
You're gonna need a
Mhm.
portable charger. Like an hour
power
game
bank.
time is nothing.
That's nothing. No.
That's
Oh, I guess,
absolutely nothing for a handheld. Like that's gonna die like within 2 levels of a game. Like you can't.
Yeah.
Maybe
We know
the
how-
average plane ride.
Not even an average plane ride's anywhere from 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So you're not even gonna get a plane ride out of it.
That's
No.
right. So that's
So you
kind
need
of
you need to travel with a power bank like Long does.
Yeah.
we don't know the price yet.
Yeah. But as
But it's
soon
looking
as
about
either we find it,
$1,000.
you find it, you shall share.
Yeah, somebody was saying
Oh, look, Long is
$899.
I'm checking right now. Order now.
So Long is saying that the price is $789. So I'm gonna call a big old hell no.
Nope. Nope.
To
That was
spend
not-
almost
That was back when I
$800.
thought. I'm like $7 or $8, $9.
$800 for something that's only gonna let.
Nobody got time for that.
No, it's even worse.
I could buy a hooker for less that lasts longer.
Worse.
It's worse.
Tell them.
What's worse?
I might as well buy a car.
Oh, damn.
Or put a good down payment on a car. $2,226.
Oh
No, wait a minute. No, because you know what? It's a campaign. So it's not even, it's only if you back it. Indiegogo. Oh.
No. No.
So maybe Long's right, but they
No.
868 USD. Yeah, Long was close.
No.
697 USD. 787 USD.
No.
Well,
No.
now he says $869.
No,
Nice.
I struggle with that PS5 Xbox S price tag, let alone spending $869 on a console that lasts us an hour.
And if you want
I'll
the
buy
one
a Game Boy, an old school Game Boy.
If you want the 1
and a
terabit,
PlayStation.
if you want the
Terabit?
the 1 terabit package, that's $958.
Oh, fuck you! I'm so cheap.
Only 140 left.
No,
Only.
That's
Only 140 left out of 150.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No.
Those are the
remember when I said
models
remember when I said Hubs? I know what Hubs is getting. That's not what Hubs is getting.
most people's more than that, probably, be frank, but close to people's like monthly income for bills. That's like rent.
Yeah.
Reggie said it perfectly. I could put that money into my PC build. Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
With 1,000, you can definitely get a decent ass PC. Yo.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
And with some money to spare to get you a little like Raspberry Pi handheld that'll last you like 57 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But you know why the battery probably
the Win 3 or something.
Yeah.
That battery doesn't last long because of the processing power.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Ryzen 5 is dope as shit. I was reading the specs on it. So recently purchased a new laptop, and I was looking at the Ryzen 7 over that Ryzen 5, and I was like, why am I going to spend the money on a Ryzen 7 when the starting speed without overclocking was already, I think, 2 gigahertz, and the Ryzen 7 was like a 1.92. To some people, that doesn't mean a lot, but I'm like, why am I going to even do that? The range on the Ryzen 7 is a lot wider because it has the 8 cores.
Right.
But the Ryzen 6, it's still a beast in itself.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if people are going to get these handhelds for the processors.
You could buy the processor for about the same price, though, if not less.
Right, but if you can get your hands on one. Graphics cards and processors seem to be getting snatched up at pretty alarming rates.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
A friend of ours asked Travis if he had a graphics card because he had gotten a computer for his kid that a friend gave him. Well, the friend bought the computer and stripped it of the took out the good graphics card and the good power supply and put in some cheap shit.
That's some dirtiness. How much did he pay for it?
I don't know. I hope not a lot.
I hope not a lot. Like,
but
if he didn't,
I'm sure I think he knew, but he didn't know just how dirty it was to buy a computer just for those 2 parts and then just be slap some shit into it and resell it. Because you know that he's going to try and resell those other components because everyone's looking for them.
I mean, if he sold it to him for like $100, and then I'm just blowing numbers out. As long as he didn't charge him like an arm and a leg for this, then you're cool. But if he overpriced him on it. Yeah, because all those processors, I am on AMD's website right now. Everything's out of stock. It's the 3950X, all the way to they don't even have anything else listed, just the 9s.
Yeah,
on their direct website.
Anything. They're all it's
good Lord.
Times are tough for the PC Master Race.
Yeah.
Apparently not so much for Microsoft.
Oh, these douches.
Yeah.
It's over. Name for Discord. I could tell you probably not good things.
No. Goodbye, Discord. It's going to be integrated into Skype or some shit like that.
Yeah. Actually. Yep.
Or not even Skype. I'm sorry, Teams.
Yeah, Teams. You're talking. Yeah,
and then you could probably have to get you'll have to buy a premium package
That's
to
right.
get certain features.
Yep. You'll have to
Or-
really get the license.
I could also see them like this, like making it like an Xbox, just an Xbox thing as well. Like folding it into their game division and making it an Xbox like experience.
It
Yeah.
could be, yeah.
Yeah.
They're supposedly buying them for $10 million.
Lord.
That's insane.
Can I get a Ric Flair up in here?
Yo, we have so much money that like a few weeks ago they bought Bethesda,
Yo.
right? And all these other little developers and shit.
Mhm.
And now Discord,
Now Discord.
you know, they're feeling really terrible that PlayStation is like taking off and shit. And they're like, yo, we gotta do something else.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
exactly. They could easily like fold this into the Xbox server. You know, just make it part of the online experience and make Discord their like chat room.
Not only
Who's
that, but like,
Lord Pyro?
I don't know. But like, here's one of the things that I'm thinking. You
Oh,
have
this
your
is a streamer. He's
you
really
have-
cool. Yeah, you got to check out his stuff. He's dope.
okay.
Oh, so then we should ask him how he feels because I know a lot of streamers use Discord.
Oh
on
yeah,
their-
that's right.
You know, on their stream. So, what are your thoughts on this? Like, what are you feeling could potentially be the impact of Microsoft buying Discord?
Yeah.
Huh? I don't know if we have a Discord, but Microsoft is buying Discord, where they bought Discord. Oh yeah. Of course you know.
Who owns Twitch?
Huh? It was the Yeti.
Who,
The Yeti
who,
knows all. He sees all.
who bought Twitch?
Oh, I don't know.
Who bought Twitch?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
Doesn't
somebody did.
yeah.
Amazon.
Amazon. Okay.
Owned Twitch.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
So here's what I
Yeti for
was
the
thinking.
assist.
There you go.
Here's what I was thinking. This is something that Microsoft, now they own Bethesda. You have games like Calo, and you know any FPS that's strictly to the Xbox community. And you know how you got clans and all that stuff and alliances. What a better way for clan communication in game than having something like Discord built in to your interface.
Right.
Ooh.
That's going to be a game changer.
Oh yeah.
That
No pun intended.
No, and Microsoft, you're welcome. That's going to cost you $9 million.
God damn it.
Well, DC already
Why do
owes
you gotta
you
keep-
a lot of
Yeah, I
money.
know,
so
right?
What's another company?
Yeah, the IOUs be flying out the door with them.
Yo, I'm about to start flagging them for copyright infringement
Get it.
because it came out of my mouth.
Right.
You guys owe me money.
Yeah. Yep.
Bitch, better have my money.
Oh. Don't go
All right.
more than 6 seconds now.
Yeah, right.
What? I kept it short this time. What else we got?
So, if you guys didn't already know, Monster Hunter Rise came out on the 30th, right?
Yeah.
Last week, the 26th. Yeah, that's last week. So, if you haven't gone in already, it is incredible. It's got like this ninja vibe to it. All the armor said it's like ninja. It is incredible, and it runs smoothly.
Go
It looks really
go
good.
Ninja, go ninja, go ninja.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty good. So I would highly recommend it, seeing as I've been playing it for like the last 3-4 days, really, really into it. Yeah, highly recommend it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And oh, we got a couple answers. Hold up. Let me see. He's got a point. I think it's good as it is now. Discord, right? We were talking about Discord. It's good as it is now, but Microsoft got to be thinking about something else. There has to be something.
Microsoft is the kind of
buys.
company, they think like 4 steps ahead. So there's got to be an end game to this.
Right. I've always really been a Sony guy, like a PlayStation guy. I think the last Xbox I owned was the actual Xbox. But and then I just got a PlayStation and fell in love with Sony, fell in love with the platform. But you're right. People sleep on Xbox. There's a lot of things that Xbox can constantly do that Microsoft can constantly do with their console. That PlayStation cannot.
What are you doing?
You know,
motherfucker's actually sleeping on his
I'm
Xbox.
sleeping on an Xbox.
You don't agree? You're saying?
Look, someone gave me this. It doesn't work. I'm supposed to fix it. It's almost a year later.
Oh,
I will. I will, because I appreciate someone giving it to me to fix.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things of, in this household, it's Sony all the way. The notoriety of reliability is what comes with Sony. I already know, like, when I go to buy a Sony PlayStation, I know what I could be potentially getting into, especially on a new console. I know what I potentially could be getting into. With Xbox, it's kind of like no man's land for me.
Right.
It's like I don't know what I'm getting myself into.
I see where you're going with that. I guess where I was going was I think Microsoft has Xbox has a better interface. They tend to have a better the user experience is more taken into account with Xbox, I think, than it is with Sony. Yeah. Now, as far as technical issues, I agree with you all day that Xbox is constantly having your red rings of death and overheating and those type of issues, where Sony kind of avoids those.
Why LOD? The yellow beeps of death. The 3 beeps of death is what Sony had. Oh God!
This is a really good point that Azar kind of is bringing up.
I can see that.
There's got to be some improvements, but it's going to be involved, and somebody's benefiting. They've got to have a plan for it.
Oh,
They're not just going to bite willy-nilly. So
that's what I was saying. Like, nobody's going to spend $10 million just because.
Well, I mean, you think about it. You said that Amazon brought Twitch, right? You don't want to be left out, and Discord is something that's just popular among streamers and gamers. Now, if you just let that still dangle out there, that allows Sony to come and get her, or even Amazon. And now Amazon has a bigger.
Could you imagine if they had Discord and Twitch?
Exactly. You don't want that to happen. And
right.
so,
do you remember when you played Monopoly and you bought random properties and shit just so the other people couldn't buy them?
Yep.
That's what this is.
You didn't want them because they were shit properties, but somebody else had 2 of them. So you knew you had to get that one so they didn't get all 3. And they didn't put no goddamn hotels on there.
Exactly.
I bet you this is the case. They're like, no, you're not getting Discord too. Okay, we'll take it.
We'll take it. Well,
I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to take it.
Exactly.
But who's going to win? I don't know, because
it's not going to be us.
No, I definitely
we're
know.
We're going to land on Discord, and we're going to have to pay like triple the amount because they got 4 hotels on it.
Yep. Mom's going to need to get that.
Do not pass go. Do not collect any money. Like it's.
And we're all going to go to jail because we're going to pirate it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's like, dude, gamers use it. We can't afford that shit.
Yep.
But you know what? It's just going to force is someone else to come out with something different, and newer. Sure. And generally, when it's normally a fan of that type of service that they will turn around, and they're not looking to make money on it. They're looking to just give that free service to your people, or semi-quasi free service, and that's what's missing in that community is the fact of now you've taken it away. Kind of worried.
Right.
Oh, well.
They should be worried.
And like Shawna said, I also could see it as a power play because right now Twitch and Discord go hand in hand, right? And now that Microsoft has Discord, Amazon has Twitch, Microsoft has power plays in the future. I'm like, hey, this marriage that you have, now we're involved. It's going to be interesting.
And there's a lot of Twitch streamers who make money on their private Discord servers.
Not only gamers, but like even in the space community, a lot of the YouTubers that I watch, that's their method of having like, their Patreon members. You get a free access to the free Discord server where you can listen and watch episodes commercial free.
Yep.
It's kind of
or you can have a conversation, you can interact, you can, you can talk to the person that you're following and almost have like
it creates it makes them a person, right? Rather than just a person on Twitch, right?
That's it. I use it for my Star Trek Fleet Command. Still playing that game.
That's it. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, but they'll figure.
That's right. I am on a D&D campaign with Ace Lord Friday nights. We wanted to stream that stuff, but we're still working on it. Yeah. But Ace Lord, if people wanted to watch your streams, go ahead.
Yeah,
your information.
Plug the shit.
What days, what nights, what times.
Toot your own horn.
Yep.
Toot,
more than welcome to.
So here's my thought. A Discord device that you could buy.
Oh, like the Roku.
Snap.
Yes, like it's a separate hand, because you know what? If you're a PC, if you're a cell phone gamer like I am, for my Star Trek game, it annoys the crap out of me that I have to toggle if I'm not at the laptop, that I have to toggle from the game over to Discord and back and forth. It gets annoying. So imagine $20, people. You could buy this Discord handheld game, and all your Discord information is right there, so that while you're playing, you don't need to get on a PC. You don't have to toggle, and it's only going to cost you $20.
You're right, and I hate that you're right.
Yeah. And that's the beauty of something like that, is the service is still free, but you just got to plop down $20, and $20 isn't that bad.
No, or even
if thousands of people drop $20 on your device.
But that's just the
basic. You honestly think that's going to be a one-time fee, though?
No,
it's going to be a monthly
yearly. No, it's going to be yearly. Yeah. You figure you get 20 out, and that comes with the Discord Nitro boost for the servers. You give that to somebody. But, however, if you're someone that monetizes your Discord, you got to give us a fee. You can't do that for free anymore.
Yep.
That's who's losing big time. Those that have paywall Discord servers.
Yep.
That's it.
Oh shit, we're gonna get dirty soon.
Figure them out.
Brought to you.
It's only a matter of time. Now, Ernie. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's like, the moment us little folk figure out how to work the systems to our benefits, they go and fuck it up for us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
This is definitely a power play by Microsoft. And I believe it's a power play in Amazon's direction, because they know that there is a relationship between Twitch and Discord. They're kind of synonymous with each other.
Yep.
And Microsoft knows this.
Yep. And that would hurt PlayStation big time.
You think it would?
Yeah, I think so. They're always competing. They may look like they're like all friends and no, we want to work together, but you don't make these big plays like two staple companies.
I'm not saying they'll do this, but they very well could be in their rights to do so. Do they go as far to say that, as far as gaming goes, like Discord only supports Xbox game?
Ooh, damn.
That would hurt them. That would hurt them.
That would.
You
But
don't
I'm
want
saying it's something that could be done.
it. Could
They have the rights to do it.
Or what you were saying. No, never mind. No, it doesn't make sense.
Or there's a fee if you wanted to support Sony.
No, that would be unfair practice. If so, it's similar with internet providers and net neutrality. It would you can't. You have this product, you wouldn't be able to turn around. I mean, there's no precedent about it, but I'm sure it's going to turn into something where Sony's going to turn around and sue the shit out of Microsoft because now you're violating, you're being monopolistic because now you're turning around and saying, hey, Microsoft, you own Xbox and Xbox service, but you want to, and it's free for your people, but you want to charge our people this money. That's not fair. You are unfair practice.
But they could say just we don't support it at all. That would be within their right.
That's within their rights. But if they're going to charge Sony users, then they wouldn't be able to pull that. Legal would. They might try. Why not try it? See what happens in court, and then drag it out.
Can you imagine the backlash if they just said, "Nope, can't use it, not supported."
Yeah.
But that in itself, now we have another. But how would that affect the relationship between Sony and Microsoft when it comes to their computers?
That would be. I think that would.
You'll be scorching the earth. You'll be burning.
That would be a big
It's gonna have a trickle down effect because then after that,
that's not.
You're going to have all these Sony people that aren't going to want Windows anymore. Where are they going to flock to? Apple. Or Linux.
I mean, Apple's already a cult, so. But anyway, I guess my point I'm saying is like Microsoft has a lot of power here right now.
Yes.
Yeah. They got a lot of money. They got a lot of power.
Yeah.
Cream.
But sometimes they get a little ahead of themselves and
I don't know why my laptop does that.
Poor Shawna was like,
really, man?
Well,
don't ask.
Speaking about blow.
Azure. Don't ask.
No, finish what you were saying, Shawna.
No, I was telling don't ask because Azure was like, what just happened? I'm like, don't ask.
No, but you were saying something before that, before Long interrupted you.
I have no idea. I don't even remember at this point. Just
I was about to tear into the Porta over here. I don't know if I want to anymore.
So I think I know what section we're heading into. I could envision those little
white though, and I agree.
So you ready? You ready for what's coming, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you try this?
I'm gonna try it tomorrow.
I feel like the sugar content would be a little overwhelming.
So I'm doing it with sugar free. There's a difference in how this guy did it. He's a sous vide expert. So the way sous vide chefs do it is that they take their meat and they vacuum seal it with a little bit of juices, and then what they do is they parboil the food at a low temperature for a long time. And then what they do afterwards is they take their sous vide kind of like these things. A friend of mine from work has one of these, which is pretty dope. It is like a literal gun with a little mini like propane tank, and that shit's like whoosh, whoosh. Like look it up, sous vide gun. I want one, but someone won't let me have one. But
I wonder why.
I don't know how I feel about this.
So,
like I agree with Azer. Like I don't know I don't know.
So I watched. So there was, in watching the video, this is what was cool. He didn't have a control. He did it 3 different styles. He took one with the Red Bull and just marinated it, the steak completely in Red Bull. Then what he did is he made a Red Bull infused butter. He reduced it down to nothing and then added some garlic and then some room temperature butter, and then he put it in a food processor and he let it solidify. And then after the steak was done, while he was flaming it, he then put the butter slices on it to give it, like, because it's a ribeye, so it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. But then the third one that he did, he made a reduction sauce with the Red Bull and something else, and I was like, that looks actually dope.
Your comment can be taken many ways, by the way, Azer.
So,
let me see.
Why is it white though?
No, that's the most recent comment.
People are so bored.
That's an idea for long.
I kind of feel like the butter and the reduction might work. I feel like the acidity in the Red Bull to marinate it is just going to break down the proteins in the steak too much that it's gonna turn rubbery. It's just gonna.
It doesn't sound like it was marinated that well. It sounds like a
no.
So usually,
Welcome,
if you're going to marinate something with a high acidic content, it usually turns into a ceviche, where it basically gets cooked by the acidic.
Yeah.
So I just feel like that there's so much like citric acid and shit in the Red Bull that it's going to do that to the beef, and that's just
you have almost like
culinary. Experience, the culinary chef. So
now
I would listen
the reduction in the butter, on the other hand,
like the butter, just the butter part, okay, but like
even the reduction, because sometimes you can make like that sound. It could work because when you have like a balsamic reduction and it has that nice like tangy sweetness to it.
Yeah.
Where you could put it on strawberries, or you can put it over like mozzarella and tomato, and it just like kind of balances out those flavors really nicely. I kind of feel that. The marinade, not so much.
So yeah, the marinade they didn't like, but the reduction sauce that he made looked really good. I was actually thinking making something like that with caramelized onions
and rosemary. Some garlic and rosemary up in that bitch.
I'll take mushrooms up in there.
I don't do mushrooms.
No.
Unless I don't realize them, because then, I end up like the guy that announces Nerd Nauseous.
No shroom trio? Okay.
Well, no comment.
All right. So now that we've got some of the nastier stuff out of the way.
Ooh. Hold up.
Are we gonna? Do we have any? Wait! Before you do that, Shawna, do we have any more news? Or are we just gonna jump into happy hour?
We do have
we got a certain movie to talk about.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm gonna be drunk for that one.
So really quick, Batman was pushed back to 2022. There is a new. Sorry.
No. That's it kind of that seems like it's fitting. It's like with all the delays, you might as well just take your time, do it right. No need to rush it.
So, real quick, it's done on purpose, because we all know that as of 2022, none of those movies are being released back on HBO Max because of their deal with Regal.
Right.
So you want to have at least one blockbuster. Of course, your cash cow, yet again, in the theaters. Moving on.
Oh, look, there's an evil.
Raccoon City, home of Umbrella.
I think I found out where our next vacation is going to be, guys. Let's go.
Raccoon City.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's gonna be the next film.
We'll leave them there.
Not related to the franchise at all, and it's gonna take from Resident Evil 1 and 2 video games.
Ooh.
And there's a Netflix series also coming. So I figured Mocha might be excited for that one.
Excellent.
Yeah. And then she's also going to be excited for this other one.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I am so excited that it's coming out of the woodwork slowly but surely, but cons are coming back. I think right now, the only thing that's going to be a foreseeable problem is they're all pretty much going to be coming out in the fall. Like, I believe New York Comic Con, I believe it's September, October. But that's when a lot of other conventions are coming back. So there could be a bottleneck. And it could drive attendance down because now people are going to have to pick and choose which ones they want to go to.
It's going to be super saturated. Yeah.
Well, it's not going to be saturated. That's the problem. Is before, when cons were spread out through the whole year, someone like me, I would go to 4 or 5 different conventions because they're spread out. They're in April, they're in June, they're in July, they're in September. It's like a con for all seasons.
Right.
Now they're all going to be in fall. Now I'm going to have to spend my chips wisely because if there's 2 conventions going on in the same month that overlap, you got to pick which one. Some people may decide to stay local because travel might be a little bit more cumbersome than before COVID hit, where again, everything was a little bit more spread out, but now that it's condensed, things might get a little tricky. But no matter how no matter what happens, cons are coming back. The artist alley, the dealer's room, the panels, the cosplay, the nerds, wear your deodorant. It's coming back. It's coming back. You know what I'm talking about.
In there, man.
You know what I'm talking about, especially, I'm sorry, I love y'all, all of y'all, my nerds. But the game tables. Deodorant, it costs 99 cents.
It's like they wake up, they like peel,
roll out of bed,
their bed sheet off. They throw their stinky loafers on,
and they just roll on down.
And they're like, I'm gonna cosplay as Jaji Robe and shit.
Oh my god!
And they just go some of them cosplaying like Pigpen.
Yeah, we're all like
with the flies buzzing.
I was thinking about Jabba the Hutt. But yeah, my local con is canceled until I think they're not coming back until 23.
And that's right. I mean, some of them they have to wait because a lot of the convention centers are being used as vaccination centers just to try to get mass amounts of people, because now that it's like for Connecticut, I don't know what it's like in your state, but Connecticut it's 16 and over.
Yep. So like another
or Pizza the Hut is going to come out. Is going to order out for you. Fucking love that movie.
Like
my Schwartz is bigger than yours.
So New York, the other good con here close to us is Rhode Island Comic Con. Next to Boston Fan Expo, Rhode Island Comic Con is like one of the smallest cons, but they pull the best people, and they are November 5th to the 7th.
Oh my birthday!
Yo.
November 5th to the 7th. Yeah. Right around your birthday.
I'm going to go to a convention for my birthday.
So,
yeah.
looking at the lineup, is that Carl? Yep, Carl from Walking Dead's going to be there. Carl. Justin Voice from My Hero Academia and Dragon Ball Z. Jamie Marachi, My Hero Academia. Ian Sinclair. Emily Swallow from The Mandalorian.
Swallow, huh?
Yeah. That's all that's there so far. So this is one of the ones I've never had the opportunity to go to, but I would love to. And I gotta take a look. Maybe we should go to one of these.
I've met the Walking Dead crew. The last con I went to before the pandemic, they had Dead Row, and the whole Walking Dead crew was there. It was pretty cool.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nice. I may know one of the artists. Guests.
Ooh. What you got? Well, no, don't say.
Yeah, it's not announced on their site yet, so I can't say.
Right, no problem.
I may know one of them. All right, so now can I try this thing that's gonna kill me? Probably.
We should let her do it. We'll do.
Yeah.
We'll do happy hour. We might as well zoom in for Shawna for this one.
All right.
I'll give a description of what
do you got there.
Shawna's got a very special drink right there. It's Vietnamese Cobra whiskey, Cobra wine, with a little bit of a scorpion. Oh, hold on. The manager's coming over because she wants to see it. And it's kind of customary that anyone that comes over have a shot of it. But then she had to go home that day. I sent her home with some. And is Hubs having some too?
No.
Well, technically he didn't come over yet. So.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, he can't have any. All right. So, can we get a drum roll?
I'm going to die, aren't I?
Drink it, 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 yeah!
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, it lingers.
Oh, she changed colors. Look at her.
Oh my god!
Like she looked like vampire, but right now she's like straight like. Whew. She's ready to cry.
Oh, it lingers.
Don't burp either.
Oh, sweet jeez. Oh God, it lingers. Ooh. Oh, and there it is again.
See,
where
you at,
how'd y'all do to me?
Man? This dude, wild.
Sweet.
What you got?
Oh, I feel warm in my tummy now. Like I feel the warmth going through. I'm like,
shit's about to go.
No chaser. Shut up, Long. Shut up, Astoria crew. You and your Bud Light seltzers.
So, Shawna, what would you rate that from 1 to
NyQuil? Hell, NyQuil.
You know, a few buddy of the mine used to call that the rotting flesh, because it has the dead scorpion and the dead
Does it taste like dead animal?
It doesn't. No, because it has other roots and stuff and little monkey balls inside that float through it.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, when you refill it with any alcohol of your choosing, just nothing creamy or clear, nothing creamy or like I don't know. What the
hell was in it?
Chata. But no matter what you put in there, it takes the flavor of everything that was previously there before. So you don't need, like, you could fill it with 151 and you're not going to taste 151.
Dude, you could taste the bastard stepchild of 151.
I call it Auntie something's green apple teas, but iced tea.
Oh, you like Luthor?
You probably could, and no one would tell. No, but it's really good. I like it. But that's the
I'm
house
glad
shot.
somebody does.
So next time
Never
she's
again.
over, and
I love
Adrian,
you, but I'm never coming to
Oh,
your
yeah.
house again.
no, that's it. You don't have to do it ever again.
Oh, thank God.
That's it. You just got that's it. It's just a one time.
Strange is what he called it, by the way.
Yeah, I think I might need some food. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Somebody get her the mic closer. Oh, shit.
Like, I'm
like-
like,
I'm tapping out.
wow.
Look at her. She's like, yo, you ready to call 911? She's like,
you know, I've never been so happy to do a virtual show in
Right?
my entire life. Because my couch is right over there. How my chair is on wheels. If I need to, I can roll my ass to bed.
Oh man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I really like this format. Now that we
Yeah.
have like StreamYard and
Yeah. It's gonna be tough to get us in person, huh?
yeah,
I'm never gonna
maybe.
see. No, I'm never gonna be drunk because I'm not gonna be able to drink if I drive. So if you ever want to see Drunk Shawna, either one of y'all gonna have to pick me up, or I'm gonna be virtual.
There you go.
It won't be long because he can't drive.
Wait,
Yeah, he
What?
don't drive. He don't drive.
like no license?
No license. No licencia.
No,
He doesn't need it. He's in New York.
get out.
He's got public
But
transportation.
I always believed that like a person still got their license even if you lived in the city.
No, because well, I got mine because of a job that I had. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten it, but I was able to expense it as a business expense.
Stop laughing at me, G.
What's everybody else drinking?
Oh man! So I guess it's that time.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit!
Pull
You
it
know
up.
what time it is?
It's that time of the show
Wash it down with 1 beer,
where our hosts
2 beers,
grab the latest local craft beer
3 beers.
and give it a rating. It's time for Rate That Beer.
All right. I got something today that kind of goes along with the show topic.
For
It's
sure.
from New England Brewery. It's
Ooh.
called
Ooh.
Gorilla?
Coriolis?
Gorillas.
Correct.
God damn it,
Gorillas.
the camera's inverted.
McGilla Gorilla. Great babe.
Coriolis.
Oh.
Coriolis.
Oh.
Gorilla.
Love it.
Aurora Borealis.
Clitoris.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
And it is
Looks like that
a
zebra.
IPA double IPA 8.2 with Nelson, Sauvin, and it's single dry hopped.
Oh hell no!
Oh, it's a T-Rex.
It's got the Nelson hops. Nope. That's that unicorn kid. Nope.
Ah, mommy missed it.
Do you have any more left?
The shot.
Yo.
Would have liked that. You should have got a kick out of that shit. You're gonna have
still
to
got
watch
more?
it every day.
You got more?
I ain't doing. I have like a. No. Ain't doing that
Finish
again.
it. Finish it. Finish it.
No.
Finish it.
There's nothing left in my glass. See,
Pour some of your wine in there.
I'm not drinking wine. I'm drinking soda because I knew that shit was gonna fuck me up.
Oh, we're gonna have a guest.
At least I gotta walk. I need to be able at least to walk to my bed.
Oh, she says she'll take a shot with you.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Can you out of way? Nah.
Nope. I'm not taking another one. I'm already feeling.
You'll be fine in like 9 minutes.
I know. That's the shitty part is I went through all that for 9 minutes of buzz.
That means you should take the rest.
No.
He's like, no, I told you no.
No.
Oh man.
Man, I would do a shot. Shit.
Yeah, this is
So,
3.
how do you like it?
What do you?
1.5.
We need some light on you, Uncle.
Aziz Light.
That better?
No.
Yes. Better than nothing.
Now you look like you're about to be interrogated.
There you go.
Thank you, Mr. Officer. Oh, I see the. Oh, it should be this way, right?
Yeah.
It's like the lighting down here is hit or miss sometimes. I'll just keep that. I got another lamp that I can bring down.
Maybe the manager be hogging it all.
Well, the light just get dark. Alexa, turn off lamp.
That bitch.
Oh, screw you.
That could be it.
Alexa, turn off lamp. Was that better? Oh, it is on.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's much better.
Far better.
Yeah, it's because she turned on that lamp behind me, and that gave me more glare.
There we
So,
go.
I camouflaged.
Yo, Miguel Chicas from Guatemala. Cheers, kid.
Cheers.
We drinking that Modelo.
Cheers.
That Gallo cerveza.
What do you got there, G?
Oh, yeah. So, in lieu of Ernie, it's called the Aeronaut.
Aeronaut.
Oh,
Okay, so can we appreciate how appropriate everything was for us? I'm
Yes,
dressed as a
ma'am.
vampire lady, and I drank dead shit.
Hey!
I know, mommy. He's drinking air. What? It's
Welcome
true.
to our guest, Mommy Fades.
Thank you. Waiting for
What's going
Noel to
on,
get
girl?
back, but he's taking way too long. He went to go grab me a beer so I could join you all.
Word.
what are you having?
So, I guess I'll
That
take a
looks like
shot of
Jack.
Evan Williams Fire.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Nice.
You trying to catch up to Mocha because Mocha took off. She's like,
Oh,
Ugh, I felt that.
yeah. She had some scorpion, snake. I don't know, some weird
I'm
drink.
warm.
that was
I
really
had some-
warm going down. Ooh.
I had some dead
That's what
shit
she
in a
said.
glass. That's what I had.
I had the fires of hell in a
There you
bottle.
go.
Hey,
You're right there with Shawna.
I would totally finish that bottle.
you can.
I'm
you
glad
can,
somebody would.
You can talk to Juju about that. It's Juju's bottle. It was just the closest one I could read.
You know, it's sad that I think that I gotta drink. I might drink wine just to get the taste out of my mouth because it's still there.
I mean, you
And
could
I'm
also
patiently waiting on my.
It's not going away.
I got the Old Faithful. I got 3 rings again. That's what I'm doing.
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I'll have my Old Faithful when it gets here.
Oh, what's your Old Faithful?
Arnold Palmer, spiked Arnold Palmer.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna get you 2 of those.
Yeah.
Mommy Faith, since you're joining us, how do you feel about the Space Jam: A New Legacy trailer?
I mean, it's all right.
You like that like hairline word? Like it, looks good, right?
I don't know. It's I don't know.
Nothing will beat the original.
Nothing, man.
Nothing will beat the original, and I know it's horrible for me to say it, but I just can't. LeBron will never be able to
Michael
feel.
Jordan.
No, and that's what I feel like. That's
Right.
what they're going for.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to cement that idea. And sorry, just give up on that idea because it's not true. He's not.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's
I
just
just
not.
can't. I just can't. I mean, the trailer's not bad. My son liked it. He thought it was going to be cool.
And that's the thing. It's going to be like our kids today don't even know.
No.
Right.
I mean, Elias has seen the original Space Jam. He liked it. He liked it for what it was and stuff like that. But he's so in tune with cartoons, and he's at that age where everything is awesome. You know, the mix between cartoon and reality, you know, that's awesome for him. So he's going to be into it while I'm sitting here going, I don't even know if I want to watch this. Like,
No, everything's awesome. Everything's cool when you're part of a team. I'm just saying. But no, I totally.
I must have missed a lot. I don't understand.
We know because you just didn't catch what he just said. That's why.
Yeah.
You got to be. Yeah. You see, man.
But
We're awesome.
right.
My nigga dirty, man.
But yeah.
Let me in.
But that's a whole different show.
I also don't like the uniforms.
I don't either.
You're right.
That uniform.
Like, I think the color scheme is pretty cool. You know, they did incorporate, you know, the original color scheme and updated it and stuff like that. I get that, but I mean, come on, just come on.
What I did enjoy is seeing them incorporate some of Fox entities like the Iron Giant into it, which actually that makes no effing sense.
Thank you.
No, hold on. I just had for a second there. I thought, oh, this is a Disney movie. And
You're about to be like kudos, and you're like, no, wait a minute, that makes no sense.
Wait a minute, no, this is the Warner Brothers. For like literally, I was just thinking, what the fuck is the Iron Giant doing in there? Yeah. But no,
she's yelling at you guys, and nobody's paying attention.
Huh?
She's yelling at you guys, and nobody's paying attention.
Let her back in.
Why you don't let me back in?
I helped.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You okay, Shawna?
Yes, I just went to go get something to drink.
Oh.
I need something to get the taste out of my mouth.
I mean, one thing
pineapple juice would help.
No, that's the pregame that they have to prep for.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Touche.
Okay. Yeah, I know, Nick. Like, see,
red wine is for the after.
Yeah, them Resident Evil biddies be fucking like that, yo. That's what we got. Adrian's like, damn it, I'm gonna have to edit this shit.
It'd be that Yeti juice.
You don't have to edit that. To be edited.
We didn't say anything.
There was nothing horrible with that whole thing. There was nothing horrible there.
We may have implied some things, but unless you know, you don't know.
Remember, Nerd Crew, be a superhero.
If you know, you know. Eat almonds and drink pineapple juice.
Yeah.
The more you know. Oh, Jesus H.
So
here we go.
Since Nikki missed it, and I apologize. This is going to be the last time this will happen with this computer. This will be the last time that we'll have choppiness. But just let's give it some sound too.
Actually, it's not going to be saturated. The problem is before when cons were spread out.
Let's fast forward a little bit.
I would go to 4 or 5 different conventions. It's coming back.
Jesus, where are we?
She might as well just like have another shot, like a little mini shot.
Look, I'm not saying that I have a little bit left, but I have a tiny bit left.
This is
Show that we can drink together.
It's not announced on their site. So say
Right, no problem.
I know.
I got all tripped up there for a second. I thought like we were freezing.
That's a great look for me right there.
All right, so can we get a drum roll?
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
We'll mute it. Oh, that's it. That's a play easier.
That face though.
This is why I could never have kids and convince them to take medicine.
You'd be doing the Jim Carrey.
Like she's trying to duck away from the alcohol.
I'm trying to get away from it and I can't.
She's like the camera caught me.
Oh,
run for your life.
Mommy, it lingered. It wouldn't leave. No matter how hard I tried. It just stayed.
Did it taste like you would imagine, like licking the street in Raccoon City would taste like?
Oh, I would prefer that.
I'm wondering why somebody would want to go with that taste.
I'd rather lick the streets of Raccoon City than that.
Okay.
That is not a thought that goes through my head. It's how the streets of Raccoon City taste. The thought that goes through my head is how long is the Licky Monster's tongue actually?
Ooh.
Like, could it reach across the room?
That's definitely a discussion for Nerds After Dark. Let's get into that.
Sure, that's what you think about that.
No, but seriously. So my favorite characters out of the game have always been, of course, the Tyrants, because the Tyrants just got better as time went along, and they evolved in a very natural way. But the dogs and the Licky Monster, those are the two things that evolved properly as the game went on, because you got the generated pups from the first version.
Right.
You know, when you open the door and they attack you. And then when you go into the second game, they evolved a little bit better. They were a little bit more gruesome, and they weren't these very petite little dogs. They had some meat on their bones and actually looked like they were a husky dog that was ready to tear you apart. And they just got better from there. But the question that I always thought is, how long is the tongue? Because you've never actually fought it from across a room. When you fight them, you have to fight them up close.
Yeah.
And kill them quickly. So I always wondered, you know, if I ran across the room, would the tongue actually chase me?
Would it chase you?
I know how many innuendos can come out of this, guys. It's me. I know. But legitimately...
Oh, we know you know.
That is my thought. You know, could I run across the room and it chased me with, you know, its tongue, and I shut the door on its tongue and then run around and stab it in the head or something? You know, could I do that? Is it potential?
Speaking of the Licky Monster,
I don't think you should. I think I done did that.
Wait, we're talking about Resident Evil, not hentai, right?
Well, speaking of the Licky Monster, you go to the website. That's where that's where that changed. I was gonna say, like, that initial introduction of the Licky Monster is probably like one of like the most.
Should we not call it that, please?
I know. Thank you.
They're liquors.
I can't.
The Licky Monster. I'm like, next time I'm be like, Licky Monster time.
Wait, when they first came out with the game, that was going to be their name for the game for the character.
That was the original name.
Monster.
Oh,
And then they evolved it to the liquors.
My point is,
I've always called it the same thing.
My point is that introduction of the liquor was like has to be one of the better moments in video game history.
Yeah. First you see it like on that through the window, you're like,
yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Right.
Fucking liquors.
That could be, yeah.
Fucking liquors.
It doesn't make it any better if you change the name.
It doesn't. The best part about it is like when you first see the liquor, like how many licks is playing in the background.
It's like that
Little
episode of
Little Kim come dancing out.
it's like what they did with Legends of Tomorrow and Cisco. Long song.
Oh.
All right. So what do you give your video tonight?
Yeah, I know that face, Nikki. You're like, you can't take us anywhere. You can't take us anywhere.
This is why we can't have nice things.
These motherfuckers.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Nikki, I want to know your opinion on our show topic of Godzilla versus Kong.
We could do this. We could do this.
Okay.
So, complete and total spoiler alert.
Brett.
They fucked up Mega Godzilla.
Yeah, they did.
I think if anything makes me mad, besides the fact that they skipped over the whole fact that Godzilla was out there fucking up all these Titans, them not doing Mecha Godzilla its justice it deserved. That's what makes me.
They kind of shoehorned him in there. Just shoehorned him in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
There was no fan service at that point.
So I want to share something first, and I don't care. Fuck it.
And I don't care. Well, you know long from background. Uh-oh.
And that's just the first 5 minutes of Godzilla versus Kong. There's like a whole, like another about 45 minutes after that. No,
it wasn't that bad. The first little bit, yeah, it was kind of like a reel type of thing, a movie reel where you're just skipping through. Overall, I liked the movie. I can't really give it a bad rating. If anything, I would give it a B. And the things that upset me the worst was that they just didn't give Mechagodzilla the credit it was, it should have had, and that you don't really know what happened to those Titans.
Yeah,
because it's kind of like there was no backstory for Hollow Earth.
No, not at all. That was another thing that was just kind of rushed.
There was no backstory for Hollow Earth. Like, you could have flashbacked it, and I understand. And I always say flashbacks are cheesy ways to fill the void of a movie, but something like that.
Did they hint to that though of like Skull Island with King Kong?
Oh, that was some whole other shit about it.
But speaking of Kong, I'm sorry, but to me, I think they made Kong look like a bitch.
Yo,
because he is a bitch.
I have to say the way that they played him was probably the best that they could have done, because Kong should have, in all rights, whooped Godzilla's ass.
Mm-hmm.
But he did. Like
he didn't.
He did, but he didn't.
So the first thing he has to do is, one, lay there like a bitch.
Yo,
act like he's dead.
True.
No, he's
and
dying.
You know that they made the eye contact, so you know Godzilla is seeing him and is like, "Okay, I'm gonna get you.
I'll be back."
Get you. And then when they're in Tokyo or Hong Kong, they're fighting and stuff like that. And I'm just sitting here going, "Of course they would take it from Hong Kong. Of course. Why not? Of anywhere that they could have had this fight, let's go there."
So anybody who's wondering if there was a definitive winner, in my opinion, there was, and Godzilla won.
I don't.
I agree.
Godzilla will always win in my eyes.
Right.
I don't care who it's.
I mean,
I love Godzilla.
I mean, Kong was on his deathbed. If it wasn't for them jump-starting his heart, he would have been dead.
If it wasn't
I think Kong was only on his deathbed because he had been through a whole bunch of emotional bullshit. They took him away from his home. They had a little girl with him the whole time. And then he went down below thinking that he was going to find his family, and instead found basically their graveyard.
Right. And I would agree with that. One thing I was gonna say is, like, they don't you don't get Kong at his best.
No.
You get a battle-tested Godzilla, but you don't get a battle-tested Kong.
No, you get a Kong that's already been beaten because of that containment that he was in.
Right, like he's not battle tested like Godzilla is, right? Because he's been in containment.
And
so on that platform alone, I don't think it was a fair fight. But yeah, if you're asking if
like,
there was
didn't Godzilla, like the movie before Godzilla King of the Monsters, I mean, he had that connection with Millie Bobby Brown.
I thought
that was his homegirl.
I thought Millie Bobby Brown was gonna be like, "Go get him, Godzilla," and the little girl was gonna be like,
"Go get him, Kong." Yeah.
Now, Millie Bobby Brown was like the Mothra chicks. She was just like the little fangirl. Go, Godzilla. Singing Blue. So instead of singing that song, she sings the Blue Oyster Cult's Go, Go, Godzilla.
Oh.
I enjoyed the little coward. Them thinking that guy thinking it meant brave.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that little thing. That was kind of funny to me.
I like the cast too. Since he said that, I did like their casting.
I think it was. So what I didn't like is that you were seeing two separate movies.
Yeah.
You had your Godzilla cast, and then you had your King Kong cast, and never once did these two integrate, and it made the movie feel separate. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's almost realistic.
Oh, good point. Like they did never interact. You're right.
Not once. But but in a way, it kind of makes sense.
They fed off of one another.
Because it's kind of like, oh my God, there's big tragedies happening, and we've all come together, and oh my God, Godzilla. It kind of made it realistic of their problem solving on two different ends, and they don't know about each other. And in reality, that's kind of how some shit would happen. You wouldn't just, Power Ranger, but I just didn't like that they didn't have
Power Rangers
Unite,
Well, yeah, I get what you're saying, but they were even at one point in the same city. Like this destruction's happening. Like I don't know. I think it's interacted at least once. At least I was hoping for a scene like G was getting at me, like Millie Bobby Brown's character, and then deaf girl's name. I don't know her name. Did they ever pair you?
Silence. Silent girl.
So, and her, like, I was hoping for at least that, like the two cheerleaders,
Yeah.
Like
I imagined that they would run up to each other, and then like Godzilla and Kong would kind of see their friendship, and they'd be like, "Oh, why are we fighting?
Yeah,
we're getting along. We should get along." Here's the thing, right? So there's 3 movies in this.
Yeah,
I wanted a Zack Snyder 4-hour long of this because this just felt really rushed. Hong Kong got stomped to death.
Yeah. They made Kong look extremely weak in this.
Yeah, they do.
Right.
Like Godzilla, that's his name, right? The 3-headed.
Yeah,
yeah. It was a lot stronger.
Would have like destroyed Kong, like without like hesitation.
Yeah.
Godzilla got lucky because he got superpower and okay, but it just didn't make much sense. And the whole Hollow Earth 3, come on, man, like you tickled the gooch right there, like that's how good that was. And then
there were so many movies that could have been had because they show you the fight between, Godzilla and Ghidorah. And then you don't see the fight between him and the Behemoth or Rodin or Kraken or any of them. Like, there were so many movies that could have been had, but no, let's go ahead and go straight to Kong and Godzilla.
But that's the thing, though, is King of Monsters already showed him fighting all them.
No, it showed him fighting a couple of them because they were siding with Ghidorah.
Right, the Titans.
Yes, but in the beginning of
it shows everybody that he defeated.
It shows that he defeated all of them except for Kong.
Yeah,
he was the only one that he did not kill. He literally killed the rest of them.
It goes through this.
This goes back to what I was saying. In this movie, and I think we should have got this movie once we realized that they were both a threat. But in this movie, like, I didn't feel like Kong was really a threat.
No.
So I think they toy around with both characters with their affiliations. You know, Kong has been the bad guy and the good guy, and so has Godzilla. They both played both sides of the coin. So what happens then when you have people, you know, two monsters, two giants who have both been good and evil fighting against each other? Do you have Godzilla thinking that he's the good guy trying to save the world from this King Kong, or do you have King Kong thinking so they're both thinking that they're trying to do the right thing, or are they both evil, thinking the other one's the good guy?
The way I saw it is like they spun as Godzilla was the bad guy because he shows up, beats the shit out of Kong for no reason, and then takes off. Now they explain that he could sense other titans.
So maybe he thought that King Kong was a threat.
That's kind of how they play it. That's kind of how they play it. Yeah.
They also played it that it's been a century-year-old rivalry between Kongs and Godzillas.
They did have a fight before. They did.
Kong was chained up.
Ancestors had a
Kong
fight.
was chained up, and Godzilla comes in like a bully.
Oh yeah, like upper. Sure, you get like seriously.
Well,
out of nowhere.
But let's not forget, though, at one point, Godzilla was just chilling on his island, and fucking King Kong comes rolling all up in some balloons and just drops down on him like, bam!
Wait, when was this?
The first Godzilla versus King Kong.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're a fan,
we got different storylines now. Hold on.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
I'm sitting here going, this is
that like has been following the past two movies.
That's not canon, though.
Including this one.
I know.
Yeah.
You don't know what Shawna and Ernie and everyone else knows. You had no idea that there was this huge rivalry, except for what they tell you in the movie.
Yes.
And even then, after you see the Kong statue and you see the axe light up the Godzilla around the throne, you have no idea there was this like big fight before.
Yeah.
And that took a lot.
Yeah.
That canonized everything before. I like how they did that. They canonized that fight that happened before, and it was pretty epic and dope that they did that. And basically, it kind of also explains that, hey, he may not be the same Godzilla each time we see him, and that's why he might look different.
We don't talk about Godzilla 2000.
No, I was thinking
We just don't.
There ain't nothing wrong.
1986.
There ain't nothing wrong with that Godzilla, okay?
Oh, there is everything wrong.
It created one of my absolute favorite commercials ever.
Okay.
Look, other than watching the Robot Chicken where the Godzilla's on roller skates, no, nothing good has ever come from that Godzilla. He is too skinny, too CGI.
Too funny.
Godzilla is supposed to be thicker than a Snickers. And that one, no.
I mean, you got
like
Matthew
an anorexic.
Broderick, though.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
I don't know, Shawna.
Godzilla's supposed to
in all the
be
right
big.
places in this movie.
Yes.
Kong was thick
When
in
this
all the right
movie,
places.
that.
But Godzilla, did you see his ass? He was like,
Did you see his ball?
He fit.
I wasn't looking at that.
Ball.
They showed his ball. Dude,
Look, I wasn't
like,
looking at that. But,
I
you
didn't
know,
look at
if you
either.
want to, that's fine.
He noticing something the rest of us ain't.
I never saw Godzilla.
Is there
ball
something
in
you
this
need to tell us, Ernie?
No, it's just that I catch little stupid shit like that.
You know, it's probably like, don't Jamaicans like eating like bull balls and shit?
Where are we going with this?
I'm just saying, like, natural, you know? That's all I'm saying.
Rocky Mountain oysters?
You know.
Godzilla.
So here's the thing with Mecha, right?
Okay.
Did anybody hold up before you even start talking about it? Did anybody think before you even got to that part? Did anybody think that they were bringing out Mecha?
No.
I did. As soon as I seen the eye,
I kind of wondered.
As soon as I seen the eye, I was like, they're bringing out Mecha. They're going to do this shit because that sounded like the orca from the last movie. The sound that it emitted.
Mommy, you might have seen an eye, but I saw a Subaru WRX Turbo. That's what I saw, okay? That's what I saw. I said, what the fuck
is that?
We're making parts up in this bitch.
Yeah, and of course,
Southern
in China,
Justice,
right?
by the way.
That's Korean, by the way, but no.
Delivering that justice.
Who's Southern Justice?
I contribute this movie very much on the same level as Freddy versus Jason.
Well, no,
See,
never watched
the beauty,
We got
the
some
beauty,
comments. Hold up.
the beauty of a Godzilla movie is the monster fights. You know, you're not there. It's not about the plots. It's not about anything else other than
definitely not about a story because there was no freaking story.
There never really is. Like, there's a little hint of a story. Like, oh God, you know, something happens, and then that's all you know.
It wasn't enough of one because you didn't understand why they're bringing in Hollow Earth, because in the previous movie there was that was just hollow fissures that you could travel through.
Yeah,
but that was just stupid. They really shouldn't have done that.
They don't do a good job of explaining much of anything.
They never do.
No, but it was.
I mean,
it was
they
one of
never.
those,
Yeah, they never do.
the fight scene. What was good about it is that I could sit there and talk shit because it's just a fight scene. That's what I loved about it. Like, and how he used an aircraft carrier as a fucking surfboard.
Oh, that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah,
but
like
that's
3 branches, bruh.
That's it, though. That is Godzilla. Godzilla is looking at the stupid, like ridiculous. Like, do you see the bad? Do you see the bad costumes? Do you see? Oh my God, you can see the wires. Oh my God, Godzilla is using this as a toothbrush. You know, like just weird, stupid shit. It's not A1 cinematography. It's not classic writing or anything like that. It's just a good campy B movie.
Right. I do like how they showed the intelligence of Kong, though.
Yes.
How the intelligence, like how like he could understand the girl. You know, he knew sign language, and you could tell like all his decisions and all his actions. There was thought to them. Like, there was a human element there, almost.
Right.
Which I really, really liked about Kong. Oh yeah, and him.
Can we talk about Brian though?
He was hilarious in this movie.
No.
What the fuck?
What do you mean? Like, this is that, like, weird conspiracy theory dude.
Yes.
He was funny, and I love that they did it. I
hit
love
it
that
right
they
on the
had
mark.
him. He was funny as shit.
Funny.
Again,
he gave the comic relief to those like conspiracy theories, like that they're always wild.
Kept calling that kid tap water.
Yo, yeah.
Letting the girl touch everything, but he wasn't allowed to. Like, no.
Yeah. By the way, what's his name? Because I liked him as an actor, but I never liked him in Deadpool.
Isn't like Brian Tyler or something?
Damn him, bro.
Yeah.
Isn't that Brian Tyler or something?
No, Julian Dennison.
Who that?
I don't remember.
That was the kid.
The kid. Yeah. That was the same kid. That was the same kid.
It was.
Deadpool, he was the one that's going to cause everything to happen in the future.
Right.
Oh, Fat Boy.
Yeah.
Guys, that's his name in Deadpool, by the way. That's how he makes, we're not saying,
Look, he had a little chubby
Comic-Con, put deodorant on. All right.
Look, there's no shame in him being a little chubby bubby, okay?
Absolutely not. Just don't feel offended, all right? I'll do the ruffle if I wanted to.
Look, I'm a chubby bubby. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yo, and how Kong just took that little spaceship. Was it the spaceship? He just looked at it and like,
And that goes out to his intelligence because he realized who it was.
Yes,
that was one of those. That was one of those.
Looked to see who it was first to make sure it wasn't a little girl.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this bitch.
Exactly.
And that's another thing.
And then shook his hand off.
Yeah,
He was
Like,
hot.
all right, I'm done.
I got my hand dirty.
You know, and that's another thing. Like the Apex boss, whatever,
Predator.
and his daughter,
Mhm.
so irrelevant. They just didn't give him this like awesome badass story or nothing like that.
You're right. That was like kind of
Their whole purpose was that they were the creators of Mecha.
Mhm.
Like that was it. That's basically their whole purpose in the whole damn movie is to get the power source to properly power up Mecha. They weren't really needed.
No.
They were not needed.
It was one of those things that they weren't explained. Why were you really doing it? What are you getting out of this? Nothing. And like if they would have gone with the story of like, oh, or the Japanese dude, why are you so about, you know, being in the Mecca? Like, what vested stake do you have in all this?
Yeah, he was having an orgasm. He was like, oh.
He did that the whole Undertaker thing.
It was a crossover from Kaiju to fucking Titan.
Yo,
Like,
I seriously was waiting for one of the Pacific Rim bots to show up.
Like the only reason they really had was the human race has to be that apex. Like it was
right.
Yeah, but there was no reason at that time. Like before, there was a reason why Mecha was brought out. It was because Godzilla went crazy. But there was no reason. Godzilla didn't go crazy. It was because of them that Godzilla was going around beating all these other Titans' asses. He didn't have to do that. He left them in peace for so many years. It was unnecessary. But because of everywhere that they were putting up these plants, he was attacking these other Titans.
That's why I was mad that my boy Kong got him, you know, he got his ass wrecked in the ocean, the middle of the ocean. Like, my man had nothing to do. Like he's like, I'm surfboarding right now. I'm chilling.
By the way, that scene made me mad because they took
out of the water.
I was like yelling at the screen. That scene made me mad because they took too fucking long to let him loose.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's the decision you need to make right now. And they're just like, let's think about it. It's like, no, let's get his ass kicked.
We didn't even see this like a giant calamar or a squid, you know, Cthulhu coming out. None of that shit. Like I was like, nah, it's not working for me. It don't work, you know.
Yeah, that scene made me mad. They took, and I get it's kind of realistic. That's probably how we would react. Is like, let's think about letting him
Weigh
go.
the pros and the cons.
Do we really want to let
can
him
we
go?
control him?
I'm not saying that fight would have gone any differently. I don't think that fight. I don't think that fight would have gone any differently if they would let him go sooner. I don't think it would have. But the point is, like, he's defenseless and he's just there, like, you motherfuckers need to like let me.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Surprisingly, that's the one boat that don't explode. That's like the United States government was probably like, "Yo, we just lost mad money on those carriers."
Avoided that they let him go sooner.
Like chucking a jet, an F-22 Raptor at Godzilla.
Okay, so I have to say that part legit got me up out of the bed, and I'm sitting here going, "He tagged that motherfucker."
My man was like,
"Because I seen him throw it."
Oh,
but you know it's perfect because you know that there'd be some asshole in the military who'd be like, "Yeah, no, we could take him. Oh yeah, no, our shit can beat him." And it's like,
Samuel did die.
I'm like, giant
Island.
Yeah, there's even a point where Kong is like looking at them through the window, like, "Are you guys gonna like push that button?" Like,
you know, want to tag me in, bud?
You know, I'll save you.
You know,
I'll
wait
save
for
you.
it.
What was he gonna do? Swim back to the island? Let him free. Let him just chill with his little legs in the water. And what you know what I'm saying? Like, Y'all had to really hold him down. And then, what's his name? Alexander
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård. Yeah.
Scar, whatever.
Eric the Vampire is what I call him.
He says, "Oh, he's sedated."
Tarzan.
And my man was doing sign language. Come on, man.
So the only reason that they hesitated was because there was that little tinge of doubt in the back of the mind, like he gonna fuck us up.
And
he gonna be pissed.
He justified too.
He gonna fuck us up.
Like
this could go one of two ways.
But he got nowhere to get home.
Kong wakes up in the middle of the ocean and he doesn't bug out.
Yo,
That shit tripped me out. He should have freaked out. He should have flipped out like he did when he woke up and he was surrounded by fucking snow and shit. When he was like,
that good shit.
He should have flipped the fuck out. He should have been like, water.
But yeah, my man takes a gulp and he's
Somebody's
like,
dying.
Yo, the first thing, so seriously, but the first
y'all got Yeti too?
Yo, first when I see that scene, I'm thinking, gee, snow cone. That's all I could think about. I was like, yo, snow cone.
I think the only reason he didn't freak out because it was pretty soon after he woke up that he saw the girl, right? So I think that's part of it. It's like he's like I can't tear shit up.
He's like, okay, my friend's here. She if she's here, it's not great, but it's tolerable.
But you're right. Like,
He's thinking
chill. Let him put his feet in the water. Let it dangle. Like,
So
chill.
They were in Antarctica and they were acting like there was no cold.
Right.
Like,
little
I mean,
cars with a vest and shit. Like
they're like, you're in Antarctica. Why ain't your shit freezing over? Why isn't there?
Right. And they did Kong dirty there because Kong ain't used to that shit. He's just there like.
He's like, oh shit. No.
They kind of hinted like Kong looks over and he's like, like if you look at the because I always put captions, right? I know how to read. But what I'm saying is, I know how to read English too. But what I'm saying is, like, I like when they have like sigh of relief or some shit. So calm,
angry music.
So little girl says, "Home," and my man's like looks to the left, and he's like, maybe I should go over to the snow. But then he goes like, sad something. It said like he's cold,
right?
And then she says, "You might have family over there, bruh."
And he's like,
I'm gonna take off.
You might have what? Wait, I'm sorry. He might have what over there?
Family.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, I enjoy the interaction prior to the little girl getting there because they're like, go in there. He's like, fuck that.
Fuck you. You go in there.
Not go that way. That way.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
What?
So, wait a minute.
Oh, don't
so
let
little
me
girl who is his BFF that communicates with sign language tricked him.
But she
by
didn't
saying
know. She didn't know.
You might have family over there.
Well,
she was being fed the information, and
she wasn't in on it.
I give her a pass on that.
Yeah,
I think she was being stupid.
She didn't.
I'd be like, don't do it.
She didn't hear the full story.
No, she's being tricked. She's being tricked by her mom figure or whatever she was.
This is the problem with kids these days. They don't think for themselves.
I mean, she's got a disadvantage.
And and by the way, did they technically lie? They didn't.
No, they didn't.
I know you might.
Her mother figure told her that he may have family, but that she didn't know. She did admit she is not positive when the others were like, tell him that he has family down there.
Wait a minute.
What? Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
If I was a sign
I'd be like, look,
talking monkey,
they're saying you might have some family here.
Monkey.
I'll know about that.
Right.
I'll leave that up to you.
And she's right when she said that, right when she signed that, he's like, say no more. He's just like,
Exactly. Be like, look, I'm just saying you might.
And all of a sudden he's like, oh, split. Nah, man.
I'm not 100% sure.
And the emotion on Kong's face, like when he gets into trouble, or like when he like gets into a situation that's kind of like, what the fuck? Like when he's like falling down the cliff or whatever, and it's like trying to get his grip. He's just like,
and
I bet you he was thinking, that bitch lied.
And
that
now
bitch fucking signed a lie.
So all right, this we can pull this off because it's only a few seconds. This is where I'm talking. You get to see Godzilla's junk.
This motherfucker.
You're showing us Godzilla's
junk. Look. They show off his junk right there.
Dingleberries or anything.
Okay, I did not see anything.
You really don't see a figure, but you see the indication of that he should have genitalia there.
So if
we watched that for the indication.
And by the way, I thought Godzilla was a female.
Godzilla is asexual. Yeah. Godzilla is asexual.
So there should be no junk.
Godzilla was able to lay its own eggs, but everybody identified Godzilla as a male.
Okay.
Because of Mothra being the queen of monsters while he was Godzilla is asexual.
Yep, fertilized his own egg.
Yeah. Yeah, had a whole bunch of babies in New York in 2000.
Godzilla.
That's mad eggs, yo. That's mad eggs.
Yo.
You know. And like
that
all
was
of a sudden,
Jurassic Park.
So Kong's falling. And there's this like gravitational like vortex, whatever. He can withstand.
Yeah.
But these guys can't, so they use the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're way bigger, they're way smaller than him. So the impact, the bigger the mass, the bigger the impact of gravity, right?
You know,
the bigger the ass, the bigger the wave.
Hey, Kong is thick.
Yeah. Yeah.
But by the way, when those snake things attack Kong, that was cool seeing to me too. Just how he reacted.
Yeah, and then he's like
drinking his blood,
and I thought, oh, he's about to spring out some wings. Oh, no.
Or like he reacted like how some human would do, like when they saw a snake. He's like, motherfucker.
Yo, he was just going in on it, like right. No.
But they don't explain the world down there, and like the whole idea of the hollow earth. Like I even thought, maybe his brother made it.
Yeah, that's what I thought, and that would have been great for story.
Yeah, I thought he was going to see another one. I thought he was.
Yeah.
I thought it was nice to egg.
And then he kind of ballet baby toe leaps into the gravitation, and he kind of like turns around and he grabs to the finger. I'm like, how do you know
that shit?
So in the previous Godzilla movie, Godzilla is traveling through these tunnels, and he is in an area that used to be inhabited by our life forms, and he's sucking off the radiation. That's my point. Is Atlantis? I'm with you, G. I'm with you. Anyways, he's sucking off the radiation to rebuild his power up. Right. Okay. So, but this whole time we've had Hollow Earth. So you're going into Hollow Earth, right? And they said that it could take him hundreds of years to recuperate the amount of radiation that his body needs in order for him to be healed.
I know.
How long does it take for an egg to hatch? That's why I thought eggs would be in Hollow Earth.
Oh.
Because he's asexual.
And that's where he would
their power and stuff comes from their main power sources there. We found that out in the movie. For those of us that did not know that their power source actually came from something.
Yeah.
They're genetic mutations from something from a different power source.
It came from the upside down. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
so,
the upside down is what I thought it was.
And when you get there, you see creatures. You're seeing creatures all over the place.
Yeah.
And you see this giant ass lizard.
Yep.
Yes, I
come
caught
out
that.
of nowhere and
Monitor.
So
crab.
are you getting what I'm saying here? Is that if we have Kong, Godzilla, Behemoth, and all of those titans that are not Ghidorah, because Ghidorah did not come from our planet, it came from the solar system. There should have been something down there other than a basic graveyard that Kong walked into.
Right.
But wait,
there's more.
There is more. There's going to be another movie. There has to be another movie.
Space Godzilla.
Godzilla decides to blow a fucking hole. Down to the center.
Yep, and
my man doesn't cover it.
There has to be another fucking movie.
And there's no.
And hopefully, in that movie, Kong's a little bit more like battle tested, and it's a little bit more.
So, I'll be right back.
I'm telling you.
I want to see
Godzilla.
I want to see Godzilla and Kong decide to team up against stupid human people because they realize that they were being shanked.
That far, but I do think that there is going to be some major thing going on because they had all those creatures and those and those crafts that they were sending somewhere else that weren't even hatched out of their incubations yet.
Yeah. Well, by the end of this movie, you can tell that Kong and Godzilla have an understanding.
Sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, they do.
They do. They realize that they're both being manipulated in some way, and they're both kind of getting fed the half truths. So they're still pissed at each other.
Like an understanding. It's like one of those things where it's like, if you don't come over here, I won't go over there. Stay out of my yard. I'll stay out of
But
yours.
then it also, I think, what I'm seeing is there could potentially be the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Right.
Well, one's
kind
not
of the
even
situation.
One's not even topside anymore. Kong's in Hollow Earth.
For now.
Yeah, but that's where he is now, is in Hollow Earth. But they're really not on one another's turf anymore.
Right. But that's what I don't think it's a turf. I don't think anything's, going to be more turf. I feel like something's going to impact both of them in a negative way. And they're going to be like, you know what, look, I don't really like you and I don't like you either, but I hate them more. So why don't we kick their ass?
Started right here, Adrian. So at the end of the movie, they're at Hollow Earth, right? That's what Kong is now.
I'm calling it upside down.
The upside down, as
Hollow
above,
Earth.
so below. I mean, I
love brown in there. It's the upside
You
down.
did not say that.
I know.
Movie was fucked up.
Yo, that movie, as above, so below. It is one of those movies that, like, I wish I'd never seen.
That shit fucked me up.
Yo.
That was a fucked up, trippy movie.
It was like
I'm not religious, and I was just like
on shrooms. Okay.
I was seeing some Hail Marys and that shit. I was like, there's some shit. You go through that movie and you get traumatized. You're like, I've seen some shit.
Oh hell yeah.
Some shit.
It was just I wouldn't be able to handle it. And I can handle a lot of shit. I can't handle that.
That's the type of movies that's Hub's movies. And sometimes I get roped into watching. I'm like,
yeah. See, I want to sit down with Travis Yeti and watch horror movies and just get his reaction. But
no, he doesn't. He doesn't watch horror movies. He watches the psychological thrillers, the shit that's like you finish watching it and like you're like, the fuck I just watched.
Logical horror. That's what I watch. Because your brain has to work on it to figure it out. And by the time you get to the end of the movie, you already know what's going on. So I know Noah doesn't like watching movies with me.
Yeah.
So, like,
and I'm just sitting there and I'm like,
and
I had that look like, the fuck did I just watch?
Yeah.
I did that with all
I
the
looked like
Saw
I was at
movies.
Nom.
Speaking about Saw, you excited about Spiral?
I'm extremely excited about Spiral.
Nope.
Why? Because Chris Rock's in it, right?
No, they should have been done.
I think people are sleeping.
Everything
It's
should have
done.
been
It's over. It's like they're beating a dead horse.
I'm excited that Chris Rock, the idea of Chris Rock, because of what Jordan Peele did. I think that Chris Rock, comedians have a good way of like surprising people with that different part of their brain.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And
so now not only are we going to laugh at the motherfucker, but now we're going to be terrified of him.
And I think I think Chris Rock can pull a Jordan Peele.
Now that you say that, I don't think anybody expected, Jordan Peele to pull out what he did.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely would say it's not in the realm of,
impossible.
Outside this, it's not impossible to think that there are other comedians that, let's face it, some comedians, they've got a warped sense of fucking humor.
Like I agree.
That creativity has got to go somewhere.
Like I agree as far as the fact that I think we need it. No, I don't think we need this movie. I'm just saying I don't think it's necessarily going to be a bad movie. I think it has the potential to be great because I think Chris Rock. I'm excited to see what he does with it.
Yeah,
I would like to hope that maybe he breathes some life into it because, like I said, at this point, you tell me something, is coming out, and I'm like, seriously, where else could this fucking franchise go? It needs to be done and over.
The final cut was supposed to be the final film, and then they came out with Jigsaw. And then they kept coming out with all these other ideas of what they could spin this movie into.
Right.
Now they're coming out with Spiral. I can't. I'm done. Jigsaw wasn't horrible. Jigsaw answered some questions that a lot of people had that was not answered in the whole series.
Mm-hmm.
So I understood Jigsaw for what it was, that movie for what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't. When you overanalyze a movie and you've watched the whole series and then you went to Jigsaw and you watched Jigsaw, once you get there and you actually know what their movies are, you're done.
Yeah.
Do we know where Spiral takes place in all this?
No.
Yeah. Chicago.
Chicago.
Dude, that's
well, there you go.
Like where in the timeline is this?
Anybody who eats too many deep dish pizzas, they're about ready to go crazy.
Because the reason I bring that up is because if they, depending where they put it in the timeline, they may have some stuff to mess with.
Shawna,
yes.
Boca, I'm kind of hungry now. Damn it. I want some pizza. But yeah.
Are we done with the King?
Yeah, we're done.
Well, yes.
I'm done with it.
Yeah.
I think you kind of got where.
No, and this is aside from the movie, but one of the things that Warner Brothers have been wanting to do is to make a Titan kaiju universe. And they're trying. Right, just days ago, according to forget that. Nope. But I've heard this other than we got this covered. That they are looking to do Silver with and which the only way that you're going to be able to pull that it kind of ties in the Hollow Earth. Ties into Pacific Rim and where all the kaiju come from.
But they kind of explain that.
Yeah, because it's an outer space thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
so okay. Godzilla. That would be kind of cool. You got the outer space rift, and you got the Hollow Earth rift. Have them fight together against each other. Let's go.
Interact.
Kaiju versus Godzilla, Kong, double back to Hollow Earth.
Go ahead, bring the door back
like,
and then bring out
Battletoad. Let's go.
Bring in Space Godzilla.
Did you say Battletoads?
Bring in the Megazords while you're at it. Just
Oh, can we do Voltron too?
Oh,
might as well. Might as well. Oh, and for long, we'll bring in Bruticus.
So, what if Mecha Godzilla? What if like Megazord? And all these like combination. That's gonna be the next big thing. Watch.
Read about
Mecha
Mechas Assemble instead of Avengers Assemble. Is that what we're doing?
It's gonna be robots assembled.
If Godzilla and monsters are combining.
Think about it, right? Think about it. Let's real talk. Hold up. Wait a minute. That's gonna be our new thing. So, Bernie Mac, yo, we miss you. So, all right. What if the next big thing is how Godzilla back in the day was, and how the next big thing, instead of superheroes, because it's oversaturated, let's go with robots, with the compilation of like 5-6, kids, superheroes, whatever, coming together and making this one robot, and that's gonna take off. And Godzilla was just like the beginning to that. I know I'm throwing ideas.
So wait, what I'm getting, G. Wait.
Yeah.
What I'm getting, G, is that we are seriously contemplating going back to the 90s.
Thank you very much. Yep. History repeats itself.
Not mad at that.
I'm just wondering.
You may have something, because they did talk about in the past, the idea of combining franchises is not out of the norm, right? Because they did talk about in the past that Transformers and G.I. Joe was going to combine.
Yeah,
there you go. Ninja Turtle.
Batman.
We just got Sonic as a movie. Kid, they run out of ideas. We're just going to modernize the 90s.
It's why we have so many, Saw movies and Fast and the Furious movies. And do I have to go on
Kid.
Fast and the Furious goes to outer space. Fast and Furious and Transformers. Fast and Furious and Godzilla.
Oh, Fast and Furious Headmasters. There you go for Transformers.
There you go.
Now I'm just seeing Godzilla using fucking muscle cars as fucking speed skates.
Come here.
Stars with throwing that shit at people.
Vin Diesel's in one of those muscle cars, and Godzilla's tosses something.
Fucking Toretto in the driver's seat holding on to the wheel. I'm not there watch this shit.
I am Groot.
And then just gonna use fucking semis as nunchucks.
When gasoline filled semi.
That's right. That's right. You cannot get the rock and shit.
I would buy a ticket.
Yeah.
I would not stay at home. Y'all would tell me.
So all the Titans are going to just get these rings.
Oh my god!
And King Kong is going to be hurt.
Oh no!
Wind.
Water.
Earth.
Oh
shit! When the Titans combine, I am Captain Kaiju. Captain Kaiju.
Yo,
go into the comment like Terrell could be like, I know a guy, and the next scene is Godzilla with his feet in the water dangling there on a ship.
The biggest
Godzilla takes a vacation to where the Fast and the Furious universe is. Oh,
I know a guy.
Godzilla's in a Hawaiian shirt with a lei. Drinking a cocktail out of a pineapple.
He's already surfing. He already used the fucking naval craft. The disturbing. Oh God.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is officially Nerds After Dark.
All these ideas.
This is why
Your
we can't have
trademark.
nice things, and it's not even E's fault. It's all of ours.
This
Yes.
time it's not
Damn it.
my fault.
Yeah.
By the way, G, I'm hoping there's a cutscene on the Blu-ray where Kong is like dangling his feet in the water, just like.
Yo, I swear to God, if there is, dude.
I watched the credits because I was waiting for it to be something funny. I was waiting, to see like Kong dangling his feet and Godzilla like come up between and like you just see his eyes just staring at him, and then he slowly goes back down in the water like, bitch, I got you.
You know that shit hurt my ears,
I just saw something so
There was
wrong.
no cutscene whatsoever. I was so disappointed that they didn't.
I think
one moment
that
to be funny.
you know who I blame for that, Marvel. That's Marvel's fault for making us think that all movies should come with like a little.
I know, right? Like seriously though, like I don't leave
They've
movies
spoiled
anymore
us.
because I'm expecting it.
Exactly.
But maybe you're onto something. Maybe that's insinuating that this is the end of the trilogy or whatever. This is the end of
Godzilla?
that. Like
only had two.
Godzilla, no
It'll
more
never be. Nah, they'll never.
You've had three.
Two.
You've had three because they're counting Skull Island into the Godzilla series.
That's bullshit.
No way.
Yes.
It's a crossover.
Oh man.
And it shows you the other monsters that they do end up facing in Hollow Earth from the island. It's considered when they tell you what movie should I watch before I watch Godzilla versus Kong.
King of Monsters.
Godzilla, the second Godzilla, and Kong Skull Island.
Kong.
You talking about the one with Bryan Cranston, like Godzilla?
Yeah, I had to sit through that.
So you're saying
Fuck my life.
that there is space and a call for a Godzilla verse universe.
They already fucked it up. If they wanted one, they should have started that. They messed it up with going straight to Kong.
They did.
They did the Ghidorah fight, and then they went straight to Kong.
They wouldn't have done that, they would have had a whole universe to transverse through. Yeah, because you have Rodan.
I got
it.
You have Mothra.
I got
Behemoth.
Well, Mothra was with
the last
Ghidorah.
one, right?
He was with Ghidorah, or she was with Ghidorah. But you have Tiamat, Sekhmet, Yamada.
Okay.
You have all of these.
I got you.
You have all of these titans. There's 17 of them. You have all of these damn titans.
And you killed them all.
Turning.
You could have had it, and you screwed it up. So if you have another movie, it's basically going to be you closing it out. It's going to be you being like, okay, this is it, because we can't do more.
I mean, we had Jane Goodall in this movie, and it was all.
No, I got you. So now, Kong is like chilling in Hollow Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Godzilla's up on like the surface.
Every time you say Kong is chilling, I get this image of him dangling his feet in the water.
Yeah, So he's chilling in Hollow Earth.
With sunglasses on,
all these other
sipping a cocktail.
crazy, there's gonna be this. There was 12 or 7, some shit of like these big titans that really like ruled Hollow Earth, right? Let's just say we're just talking. Let's just say right now, and Kong gets this like feeling like I gotta go tell Godzilla, bro. I gotta learn my man. So Godzilla knows about it, but meanwhile, human civilization has been working on like a mecha too, like an upgrade, right?
Yeah.
Because that energy, that electricity, that like crystal, that like the spider loaded up.
He's like, you're not ripping my dude apart again. No.
You know, it didn't just go to that computer, and there must be a backup. And there's always some bad guy, right? Like always trying to like control the world or whatever. So this guy loads it up, and they make a Mega 2, and this is how they keep going to movies. The whole Toretto, right? Fast and the Furious. Just keep making movies. That's it.
But that's basically how Godzilla has always been.
That's what I'm saying. Repeat history.
I mean, let's face it. You know, they kind of got a cash cow because he's basically an ageless monster. You know, so you can't. You know, it can't be rational. It's like, oh, he's been around too. He's a monster. He could live for God knows how long. And then you've got Son.
If he can't, you know,
you've got Godzuki, son of Godzilla.
Yeah. Godzuki.
I had no idea.
Yeah, there's Godzuki.
You never heard of Godzuki? It was, oh my God, seriously. It was a TV, it was a cartoon.
They didn't even know he was actually in one of the Godzilla movies.
I know, but they also did a cartoon of it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, son of Godzilla. His name was Godzuki, and he was
the only thing I can think of right now is having a master ball in my hand and throwing it and being like, Godzuki, I choose you.
Dude, seriously, if you search Godzuki, it is the lamest looking
God.
I'm doing
that
it.
Is so wild.
I thought that was going to go after Godzilla had way too many bean burritos.
So
he looks like the child that shouldn't survive.
He looks like Pete the Dragon.
He looks like the child that shouldn't have survived.
So the cartoon animated version, he looks like Pete the Dragon. But in the other version, he does not look very
No, he don't look scary at all. He looks.
Oh, no, I gotta look this up. We gotta bring this up.
I'm getting it. You know what he looks like?
He looks like the runt of the litter.
Dinosaurs?
Yes, not the mama, not the mama,
Yes.
not the mama.
No more locked doors.
He's just green.
Oh, Godzuki is the name I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold on, here it goes.
Godzuki sits in the back part of my brain along with the Herculoids.
Wow, with the little blobs.
No more locked doors.
No more locked doors.
Where'd you go?
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Got my money.
Come on, man. Godzuki.
It says if Godzilla got smashed in the head and condemned, and
it would be Godzuki
punched in the nose, and that could. We should not be talking about this. This is bad.
So he's basically the Bizarro.
Bro,
no.
Just put a picture of that baby from Dinosaurs, that TV show.
Not the mama!
Not the mama, not the mama, not the mama. I legit made my son watch that. He was not happy with me. And then he ran around. And when mommy made him mad, he said he has to get a pan.
So, but can we well, I don't even want to say appreciate. They did them dirty on the season finale.
Oh my God.
They did them dirty. They're showing them dying. They're showing them going into the fucking ice age and they're gonna fucking die. Yeah. That's how you end the series?
Yeah. Oh my God. What the fuck is that?
Hey.
It looks like Beetlejuice.
Let's think about this before we say anything.
What?
He just looks like Godzilla got smashed and condensed one way and punched in the nose and condensed the other way. We're just gonna leave it there.
I'm about to say that's not where I was about to go with it.
He was a runt on the litter.
You know. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You my child? Wait a minute. you ain't
I
lying.
want a DNA
Wait
test.
a minute. Godzilla, you are the father.
Oh Lord.
I mean, I don't know which one I would prefer because the animated version looks like he's Pete the Dragon.
I'd go with Pete the Dragon over that. That looked
When
like the child.
Do you
that
want
had the
scary or do you
left.
want comically cute and nobody's gonna run from your ass?
Looks like somebody selling his face.
You know what? I'm gonna keep my
Nope,
mouth shut.
not. Nope.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I can't. I shouldn't.
Nope.
I shouldn't.
Nope, not saying it.
Nope. I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be the last OG. Nope.
Nope. Ain't going there.
Nope.
Considering we're live, I ain't going there either.
Nope.
Bro, we're after dark.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Don't
Fighting
matter.
Not doing it.
Not doing it.
Nope.
But I might say it in private.
No.
Yes. Where nobody could hear me.
Don't do it. Don't
Do it. I was just thinking about it.
Kind of like that post from the other day.
Oh.
He's having such a hard time with this. Look at you. He's like, I'm struggling.
I really am.
I'm struggling.
I can't. I know. I can't. There's no hardest thing ever.
Oh my god!
So I just want to say real quick, we love our sponsors.
Yeah.
It's the bad time to break.
Please don't change your mind now that you've seen us.
Be a superhero. We love you.
Don't say it. Don't say
And I
it.
typed it.
Listen, if I tell myself in my head, I'll say it, so I gotta say it out loud. Don't say it.
Don't say it. Don't say it out loud. Oh shit.
Don't say it.
See, Long, you could see this stuff.
I'm gonna say it.
There. No, you're not. No, you're not. Yeah, got you. So for the crossover event that's coming up, I had the conversation today. Got you. We have 2 appetizers.
Ooh. We're talking about food. You've caught my attention.
There's gonna be 2 appetizers.
This is the last appetizer.
Two
Are you having
dishes,
Are you having
side dishes, 2 entrees, 2 desserts, one of their bread items, only because a lot of the bread items in the recipes that they have call for certain things that we don't have enough time to get. We literally have to send out for those items, and had we known that ahead of time, we'd have been able to do it, but we have to send out for those items to get them because we don't have them in our area.
Sounds like we're gonna be eating good.
Are you making a tauntaun wrap?
Yes.
Nice.
That is the only recipe that I will allow you to know that we are making for certain.
You're making something else too.
I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about. So we're also making 2 drinks, and one of them will be an alcoholic beverage, and the other one will not be an alcoholic beverage.
What's it
Okay,
called?
so I'm gonna go ahead and hype. I'm gonna go ahead and hype up this promotion now. You need to go because if they were having tauntaun wraps, swear to God, is the greatest thing you'll ever eat in your entire life. So you need to go. You need to find them at Hidden Spot Catering.
So, like, I don't
Virginia.
know what they are.
Do it now.
We're in Virginia. We're in Strasburg, Virginia. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Twitter. All at Hitting the Spot Catering and Hitting the Spot Catering 1.
God.
So a tauntaun wrap is grilled pork sausage with sliced braised pork with spicy coleslaw in a pita wrap. And it's just majestic as.
Yeah, but so the recipe that we have is you gave like the description of what it should be. That's not the recipe that we have. We actually have to make the wrap.
They gotta make the bread.
And they make a special sauce. You have the ingredients for the special sauce that is used. And oh Lord.
Sorry, stupid laptop.
He's making a little Fruit Loop, which is pretty accurate.
Distracted him, E. Damn it! I was doing good.
You were doing really good, man. But you did better.
Oh.
Shawna, I am going to send you a picture of this.
But it could be better.
There is a drink that I know that you will absolutely love.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So, and anyway.
This is the last call.
Maxwell Lord over there.
Yeah. Last call for alcohol.
Last call for alcohol. Let's go. From all of us to all of you. Drink up, bitches.
You ain't right, man. You ain't right.